Hi guys, it's Pepe Styling here. You're welcome back to another tutorial. In today's video, we're going to be making this very beautiful short bubu. If this is what you're interested in, kindly keep on watching. If you're new to my channel, you are most welcome. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. Without wasting any much time, let's get right into today's video. First thing I did was to fold my fabric. So I folded my fabric into 4 because I'll be cutting both the front and the back together. So here I've ruled out the line which will be serving as the shoulder. On another line, I'm going to mark half of the shoulder measurement, came down by 1 inch on this part. And for the neck width, I'm using 3 inches wide, and I'm going to go down by 1.5, which is the back neckline. So that's what we'll be cutting for now, and then we'll connect to form the shoulder slope. From that shoulder mark, I'm going to extend my tape to form the length of the sleeve. Okay, so you can use your preferred length. So I'm using 10 inches, and I'll be adding extra 1 for half for seam allowance. So I'm just going to mark it over here, and I'll extend this line to meet that mark. I'll come over here to mark the sleeve opening. The round sleeve I'm working with is 16 inches, which is divided by 2 is 8, but I'll be making this 12 inches because I want the sleeve opening to be very free. You know, it's a bubu, right? So I'm just going to extend this to connect, and from this point I usually like to come inwards by ½ inch. It helps it to relax much better. I'm just going to connect it back to this line, just like so. You can come in by ½ or 1 inch. Now I'm going to extend this line. It's going to be serving as the bust line. So from the shoulder line, I'm going to come down and mark shoulder to the waistline, shoulder to the hip line, and the full length of the dress. Okay, so next thing I'll be doing now is to mark the body measurement. Okay, so because the bust is the biggest part for this first time, I'll be using the bust. If the hip is the biggest part, please use the hip. So I marked the bust circumference divided by 4, and I added 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. Then I'm going to mark the same thing all the way to the hemline, and I'm just going to connect it straight like so. And on this part, I'm just going to curve this place up. So on the waistline, I'm going to come down from that waistline by 1 inch. Then from that 1 inch mark, I will mark 8 inches, and then I'm just going to curve this just like I did here. It's going to be a cut together pocket, so just curve it just like so. And the next thing is to cut this out. I'll separate the front from the back. I'm just going to take one as the back, and then I'm going to put this one back on fold, which will be the front. So from the shoulder line here, I'm going to come downwards. I'll come down and mark 11 inches. So use the neck depth that you prefer, and that 11 inches mark, I'll go inwards by 1 inch. And from that 1 inch mark, I'm going to connect it back to the neckline, just like so. And then I'm just going to cut this out. And this is what we have. So moving over to the sewing, I'm going to grab the back. I'll place them right sides facing each other, and then I'm going to go and join them on the shoulder with ½ inch. Okay, so here I've done that. As you can see, this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab the neckline and fold it into 2. Okay, I'm just going to fold it into 2 carefully, and then I'm going to grab my tape. I'll measure from this point, that's from the back, and I'll measure it all the way to the front and stop here. So whatever I got, I'll be tightening it by 2 because remember the neckline is on fold, and I'm going to add extra 1.5 inches. So here I've used the measurement to cut out this long strip, and it measures 2.5 on fold. Next, I'm going to open up the neckline just like so. Next, I'm going to grab this piece. It's actually a shocking material, so you can use any plain fabric of your choice. I'll place it just on this point, extending it at least about 1.5 inches away from the starting of the neckline, and then from this part I will mark half inch away from this part. Starting from this point, I'm going to stitch it all around the neckline, but first off I'm going to use my clips to hold it down, and then I'm going to cut off the excess that I have here. I'll extend this line, so we're going to start from this point and stop here. So this is what I have when I'm done. As you can see, I've sewn it all around the neckline. So from this mark that we made here, we're going to notch slanted like so. You're just going to notch it and make sure to stop where the stitch started. I'll also notch the other side. You're notching about half inch where the seam started, and then you're just going to fold this in just like I'm doing here. You fold it inwards like so, and this is what you're going to have. You see how nice and beautiful it's looking. So I'm just going to arrange the neckline properly, make sure everything is sitting all nice and neat. And then I'll use my iron to iron this lace down. I'll raise this part up, and from there you will notice the iron mark. Just going to go and stitch it just like so. First off, I'm going to use the pin to hold it so that it doesn't move. I'll take it to my machine now and stitch here. So here I'm done. So the next thing we're going to be working on is on the sleeves opening. I'm just going to open this part up like so, and I have this piece of fabric, and I'm going to place it right sides facing each other. I'll join with half an inch and flip it inwards. But first off, let me go and stitch it first. So this is it, and then I'm going to just push it inwards like so and iron it flat. So what I did here is I used the hemming gum to hold it down just like so. As you can see, the tiny red line that is showing there, so that when you fold it in like so, you'll be having this red reflection under the sleeve. Okay, you can choose not to do this part, it's totally okay. So now I'm folding the fabric. I'm going to mark the sleeve, round sleeve, and from that part we're just going to go and stitch this with the seam allowance, 1 inch seam allowance. And when we get to this pocket part, we're going to take it this way, and then we'll come over to this part, and from this point, from here we're going to mark 7 inches. That's for the pocket opening, and then we'll take it all the way to the hemline, and I will do the same for the other side as well. So this is what I have when I am done. As you can see how beautiful and unique this Bubu is, and here is our pocket opening. Next thing we're going to do now is to go and hem the downside, and that is it. And this is my client rocking her beautiful outfit. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.